Hey guys, it's Victor for the gimmeabreakman channel. Last time, a couple nights ago, had a drink. Didn't get drunk, had a drink. Somebody wrote rambling drunk in the comments. Wasn't fair, wasn't drunk, just had one drink, whiskey. I can have about 4 whiskeys before I start losing control of my lips. And about 6 whiskeys before I start threatening to kick your ass or sleep with your mom or something. Or kick your mom's ass and sleep with you. That would be like 8 whiskeys. But anyway, so the other couple nights ago, I was bitching about Tokyo Sam and how he pissed me off with some email. Oh, I said his name right now. Well, I didn't say his name in that video. He pissed me off with some email, and he was saying that he's gonna he wants to bring back the old J-vlogging community. And I talked about the conversation I had with Hiko Simon, and who I didn't name in that video either. And I said, you know, Hiko said don't take him too seriously. I said, do you think, because I thought, you know, yeah, man, I mean, he said he's going to do this, but he didn't do it, and it pisses me off, because, I mean, I don't give a shit if he doesn't promote me, but he's, you know, he should do what he says he's going to do. And he goes like, well, dude, you take the guy too seriously. Like, Sam, he never does anything he's going to say. And I was like, oh, you think, so you agree he's like a bullshitter? And Hiko Simon said, no, I don't think he's a bullshitter. I think he believes what he says when he says it, and then later he doesn't say it. So he has poor follow-through. He has poor follow-through. Which and like I said in the video, I've always thought that Sam is better than he acts, which actually, that makes no sense at all. Like, it's like, you know, some guy kills somebody, like, dude, I don't, you know, why did you do that? I know you're not that kind of person. Too extreme example, but however, I was thinking about this, and I do like the guy, even though he has no follow-through at all. So I thought what I'll do is just lead by example, and I have to admit, you know, I got to give him credit where he does have credit, which is he has brought me one idea that he has actually kept. He's promised one thing that he's kept doing, you know, which is he's got a show every Wednesday night at 9:25, and with him in Unrested, and Unrested comes off to me as one of the most like, if you look at him, you think he's like one of the biggest badasses on YouTube, and I mean, he is a badass in respect that I wouldn't want to take him on. You know, I arm wrestled him once and lost, but that, you know, luckily, wouldn't it be great if all wars were like Iran and Israel are now going to arm wrestle to see who will be allowed to have nuclear weapons? That would be cool, huh? But anyway, what I'm saying is, Unrested is a badass looking fella, but he's actually kind of a sweetheart, you know. Nice. He's a nice guy. He's good, and he's level-headed. He's level-headed, and his videos. If you were to not watch him, because you know he's got the badass look. If you were only to listen to him, you would think this is a thoughtful fellow. This fellow sure is thoughtful. I'm glad I listened to. His 2 cents are worth more like $2.50. You know, he comes across very level-headed and salient and intelligent. And then you got Tokyo Sam on the other end, you know, just screaming, "Nigga! I'll fuck your mama!" on the other side, you know. So it's a great pair. And they're going to be on tonight, 9:25, and they're going to be talking about a very interesting subject, which is the perils of life in Japan, what to watch out for. They're going to be giving you some very interesting information and warning you about things that you should be careful of and not believe when someone comes over, like taking Tokyo Sam's advice most of the time, especially when it comes to contraceptives. Actually, it's probably the one thing he probably knows a lot about. And yeah, if you have any contraceptive questions, I'm sure Tokyo Sam's the guy to go to. Anyway, tonight, 9:25 on, I don't know whose channel is going to be, Tokyo Sam or Unrested, TKYO Sam. I always say Tokyo, but it's actually TKYO Sam. Links in the description below. And so I'm leading by example and showing Tokyo Sam, TKYO Sam, that this is what community is about. So if you're going to say something, follow through. If you're going to say you're going to promote my channel, then do it. Don't just say it's bullshit and life is bullshit and write it off. Right? Because some of us, like, we believe you when you say shit to us. We take it to heart. All right? I'm doing it. Actually, I took you off my page because you're a prick. All right. Talk to you guys later. And of course, right after Tokyo Sam's show will be our show on my channel tonight, gimmeabreakman. And we're going to be interviewing propaganda buster Tony. He is one of the most well-known foreigners in Japan on the internet. And he's beloved by many, many Japanese politically minded people, let's put it that way. And he's going to be on tonight, hopefully. We've been trying to get him for a while. And I think he's on. He said he Facebooked me, and he said he's going to be on, so we're really looking forward to that. If you don't know him, come and get educated, because he's someone who really has... he's someone that a lot of Japanese people like, and I think once you meet him, you'll understand why. Thanks for watching. See you tonight.